Well, hey guys, what's going on? It's Stef here. I hope you've been well. I know I have, and it's time for another metal detecting, treasure hunting adventure. In this week's episode, a group of friends and I metal detected at an old farm that's well over 200 years old. We kind of found the usual suspects at this site, such as 200-plus-year-old coins, some really good relics, and of course we had a great time as a group. But at the end of the video, you're going to see some bonus footage that I took a few weeks ago, and it'll make a little bit more sense once we get there. But that is enough yapping for now, so let's hop in. Well, I am out at a beautiful property today, courtesy of Doug, who is way up there in the black vest. And I just got a pretty good signal here. It was in the 60s. It was showing maybe that it was tracing on edge. I don't know. Laying on edge, rather. But in any case, first good find for me today. And I think it may only be the second hole. The first one was a shotgun shell. But we have what appears to be an early 1800s button. There's some type of back mark coming through, although I don't think we're going to be able to read it right now in the day because it's very much overcast. Let's see, anything on the front? Be cool. I don't think so. Well, you know what? I can't tell yet. I'm going to have to brush that off and come back. All right, well, I brushed it off, and it looks like something's trying to come through, but I don't know. Again, the lack of sun is not helping us. And can't quite read the back mark yet, but this is confirming for me it's probably somewhere between maybe 1810 and 1830 in terms of age. So that is cool. If I do see something come through on this, obviously I will let you know. But otherwise, really good start to a day. Well, Doug has something pretty awesome to show me as I understand it. I haven't really looked at it properly yet. So we have a two-piece military button of some kind.
I can't tell what's on it.
Wow, neither can I.
Weird.
North Carolina. It says NC, I think.
Come on.
I think. Listen, I could be completely wrong.
Sure.
Civil War era stuff is not.
It definitely looks
my
Civil
specialty.
War era, right? The two-piece, right?
It does, but it will largely depend on the back mark. I hope we get an ID before the video drops. If not, well, I should be able to. I mean, I've got the Albert's button book, so hopefully that is in there. That could be a rare one. I have never seen that before. So, wow, that's an amazing find. My friend Jeff over here, we've been here for like 15 minutes, I just want to say. He's on the board. First one today. We have, I'm not sure what exactly. Do you know what it is yet?
I do not know yet.
Okay. We'll take a look at it together here.
Dude, it says
boy.
NC real big on the bottom. Right
Oh, I think it's some kind of Hibernia. Yeah, it is, Jeff. Look. There's the harp in the center, I think. Watch me eat my words.
I thought I saw a harp.
But the lettering on the Hibernia as the KG2s and 3s are like really far spaced apart like that, so that could be what it is.
Cool.
I think, or I'm just completely looking at this wrong. Again, look up at the sun, guys. There is no sun, so it's going to be a little bit of a struggle today. But yeah, awesome find nonetheless, and I'm sure you'll figure that out, definitely. If I didn't already just ID it. Awesome.
All right.
A little out of breath, Jeff. I just had to borrow his shovel because I left it at the bottom of the hill where I was detecting to get over a berm that's behind me. He says he has a really good button.
Yeah, check this out. I don't know if you can see the pattern. I can wet it down if you like. I got water.
It's not an eagle. He did shout that it might have an eagle on it. It's like a floral pattern, and it looks like it might have 8 sides. I can't tell.
I'm going to put a little water on it and see if it helps it at all. Or if it makes it better or worse. I don't know if that helps.
Well, the contrast is really good. I mean, I think you could even probably take a brass bristle brush to this, and it'd be beautiful. But yeah, nice little cuff button. Maybe a back mark. I can't quite tell, but either way, probably late 1700s to early 18s. That's a great button. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love nice buttons.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I fully expected this to be a clad quarter. It was ringing up 88, 89, 2 to 4 inches in the ground. But then when I stuck the pinpointer in, it sounded bigger, and it's this thing, which I believe is some really cool type of old bell. That is awesome, whatever that is. I'm definitely going to brush that off and come back. I was not expecting... Whoa! That is gorgeous. All right. Let me clean this up. I'll come back. That is a beautiful piece. Well, for some reason, I forgot to come back with this cleaned off on the day that I found it, so here it is now. Absolutely gorgeous piece. Look at all those intricate carvings there. This bell was actually made in India, probably around the 1940s, 1950s. Not terribly old. I believe the history on these are that they're called Sarna bells. Well, I know they're called Sarna bells, but I think that was the manufacturer or the gentleman who started the company. I can't quite recall at the moment, but I will throw up some similar examples on the screen right now so you can see what I'm talking about. These came in all different shapes and sizes, and this one is just gorgeous. I am so stoked with that find. It's not very old, and I normally aim for the oldest of the old, but for something modern, that is a gorgeous piece and prominently displayed in my curio cabinet. Love it. Well, this guy's got two on me now.
Yeah, I got a nice...
Oh, wow.
That's the good
pretty.
side.
That's the good side? Okay. Yeah. So, braided or matron. It looks like a braided. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is. Let me try to get out of the wind that I feel coming. Looks like maybe 1840 something. 1845. I don't know. Probably making things up because it's really hard to see through the viewfinder some days, but that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm psyched.
So I just got a really consistent and fairly shallow, like 37, 38 signal. Popped the plug, couldn't find it. That's because it had already flown out. I think we have the edge of a button here, and it could be a two-piece. I don't know. I could be entirely wrong. Still a little bit frozen here, I think. Yeah, I see a shank coming through, but it looks to be a one-piece button. Can't quite tell yet. I would love to get the reveal on camera in case it is a really special button. That'd be great. But that's really stuck on there. I don't want to break this, so let me come back to you with this. Oh, I feel like I see something coming through the back. Okay, I don't want to spoil it anymore. I'll be right back. Okay, well, first of all, what I thought I was seeing in the back was the impression of an eagle. Not seeing that anymore. It was just a trick of the dirt, but this definitely had something on it at one point in time. I'm really going to have to let it air dry, clean it off at home, but there have been, I guess, a number of military buttons dug in this immediate area, so be interested to see what that is. There is some gold gilding that's still along the edge there, and the sun was just out a moment ago showing it off, but it's not going to help me right now. Anyway, all right, well, I will take it, and hopefully that ends up being something exciting, but even if not, good late 1700s, early 1800s button for me. We've got some copper commotion. This is Bill. I misheard when Jeff was telling me that you got a copper because I thought you said Lou got a copper.
Lou did get a dandy.
He did get a dandy. Yes, I ran into him.
Oh, you ran into him. Okay.
Later. But Bill is on the board with a couple of coppers now. Let's see what we got here. It looks like we've got a draped bust based on the reverse there. And 1807. Hey, you can actually read the date. Nice.
Yeah, and this one here, you could tell by the reverse. I don't know if I'm going to get a date off of that baby.
Oh, that's rough, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's another draped.
Another
I can tell by the, I mean, well, it could be a Liberty cap, actually, because they do have a very similar reverse, but no, I can see the bun right there.
Yeah, I thought I saw the bun,
so, yep, two draped busts. I don't think we'll get a date off of that, but guys, these date anywhere from 1796 to 1807, so
cool. Nice
early coppers for you today.
Right,
I gotta get on the board. I gotta get on the board. You guys are smashing it.
Oh, did you get a,
here you go.
It was yours in
Congrats.
1818, thank you.
I don't know.
I've got to say I'm perplexed by this one. As you can see, I'm right up against a stone wall. Runs the length of this field, and I got a signal that sounded like a can. It also traced like a can on the 2D screen. This is only maybe a 6-inch deep hole. And this is what I have been working on. I've got no idea what this is, but what was interesting to me, if I can find a piece that still has some, is there's like fabric attached to all of this. I have no idea what this is. If you guys have any clue, let me know. I will lug it out of here because this is far too much trash to even consider leaving behind. Not that I would anyway, but you know, sometimes when you have a huge piece of iron, it's sort of acceptable to at least leave it on a stone wall, let the property owner know where it is. But for something like this, pieces are going to blow away. It's pretty windy today, so I'll pack it away and maybe get an ID on it. I don't know. Well, Jeff just dug something awesome. He's pretty excited about it anyway. Oh, wow, that is beautiful.
Look at the size.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. Wow. That's a pretty one. I can feel the shank is still there.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It is. That is a huge one, too. Yeah. Late 1700s coat button. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Super.
Who's this guy? Hey! Peekaboo. Long-time viewers will remember Lucky Lou like yesterday. And he's got something cool. He thought it was a reins guide. This is actually what's called a fly turret. So this would have been situated on the horse and buggy, right over the horse. I think maybe even on the saddle, I'm not sure. Or on the reins anyway. And this would flap freely, not like this. It's got dirt there, but to deter... Oh, there you go. To deter flies. So that is exactly what that is. That's really cool. I've never found
one of them I've ever found.
That's
That's the first one I ever seen, let alone found.
And you got a couple dandies today too, right?
I thought it was like a little peekaboo.
It can be if you want. You could always remake that into a little peekaboo.
Oh yeah, I got another mystery item. Yeah, I got a cool parasol tip.
Oh, very nice.
Craptastic weedy. I just got this dandy. It's just got a design on the outer edge.
Oh wow. There's something in the middle too, it looks like. Oh yeah, you've got like an orbital pattern throughout, and then you've got edge work there. That's really cool. Really cool.
Oh no, this one's stuck. It's stuck in there.
Another 18th century coat button right there.
What's
That's
this?
awesome.
I thought it was coin silver.
Oh,
It's got something stamped on the other
probably
side.
a rose tag.
Let's flip it.
It seriously might be a rose tag that's been in it. Oh yeah, I can kind of see some text on there. I can probably read it better when I'm not trying to film it, but anyway. Good stuff and things. I like it. It's good to see your face here. It's been a while. Been a minute, as they say.
I still go out detecting, you know, here and there.
Yep. Oh wait, did Doug just steal copper? I thought I heard that.
Whoa!
Nope, imagine it. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we are not quite done yet. The following footage is something that I filmed a few weeks ago. It was just a random jaunt in the woods with my metal detector, not expecting to find a lot. I had no destination in mind. I wasn't even at a particular site. I was literally just wandering, which makes finds like this so much more fun. Completely unexpected and over 300 years old. Now, last quick note, the reason I'm including this footage in this week's video is because it will make next week's video a little bit funnier or make more sense, or I don't know. I don't want to give too many spoilers on next week's video, but there's a really good episode coming. But for now, check this out. Might have something pretty good here. We'll take a look. And thankfully I cannot hear that signal from Jupiter, otherwise I might assume it's a beer can, but I don't think so. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to say it. When I pinpointed it, it was like 79.80. And there we go. Big old copper coin. I'm guessing with those numbers it'll be British, but I've eaten my words plenty of times before. It's on the smaller side. Are we going to get another Woods Hibernia for me? I dig those a lot. Actually, I mean, there's definitely... Oh, no, it's a... Wow. It's a King George the First. I don't know if it's a farthing or a halfpenny. Now, when I say King George the First, what I mean is the typical British issued copper. Yeah, definitely a KG one. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be, I believe, 1717 to 1724. And again, I can't tell if this is a farthing or a halfpenny. I think it might actually be a farthing. That would be an amazing first for me. I can't really tell. It's been a while since I've dug one of these. Oh, wow. That is old. That is old as the dirt it was sitting in. Let me let that dry off. I'll brush it off too, and then we'll come back. Yes! I've been standing here for like 10 minutes and field cleaning this absolute beauty of a King George I halfpenny. I know I was questioning whether it was a farthing or a halfpenny. I just frankly haven't held one in a while. It is indeed a halfpenny, and wait till you see the reverse. That's a beautiful coin. It's 301 years old as of today, 1724. That's definitely on the older side of things you can expect to find in New England, and I don't find these too often. I think I have 6 or 7 of them, so it's not a common copper to dig. And just to explain something I was mentioning before when I said, oh, it's just a regular British King George I, I was referring to the fact that I dig a lot of what are called Wood's Hibernias, named after William Wood, who designed the Irish coinage with the King George I on it. So that's what I thought this was at first, because it felt small, and the Wood's Hibernia halfpennies are just a touch smaller than your typical halfpenny. But wow, that's going to clean up really, really, really nice. A lot of details left without really doing a whole lot to it. So I am absolutely pumped. Again, not an everyday coin. That is amazing. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you have, and you've made it this far but you haven't already done so, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss videos from me in the future. As I just mentioned, next week's video is something I'm pretty excited about. Not to mention, I am on my way to the bone hunt in New Hampshire as of, well, tomorrow. So I'm praying that I get a good amount of footage from that, but I guess we will see. So until next time, guys, happy hunting, and we'll see you next week.